Guys, we have some pretty interesting news. The legendary game composer David Weiss, he was a former employee of the Rare franchising company. He helped Nintendo on the original Donkey Kong Country series, Diddy Kong Racing, and also the Star Fox Adventure. So, we have confirmation here that David is indeed in Texas right now at Retro Studios potentially. Can't guarantee it's Retro, but he's in Texas and he's working on a Nintendo game. So we don't know what it is, but obviously, guys, Texas is where Retro is located. I believe they're located in Austin to be specific. And, Retro is also known for making Donkey Kong games. They're responsible for the new Donkey Kong Country Return games, the original, and also Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. So, I think it's pretty safe to assume that they're working on something big. It could be a 3D Donkey Kong game because the truth is it doesn't take them that long typically to make the 2D ones. We should have heard about it already. So could this potentially mean that a 3D DK game, potentially a sequel to DK 64? You know what I'm saying? A 3D collect-a-thon like adventure. Could that be coming? Or maybe is it a Star Fox game? I mean, to be fair, they were working on this game way before Star Fox Zero was ever announced, so I'm not sure about that. But he's only ever worked on Diddy Kong, Star Fox, and Donkey Kong, so maybe it's Diddy Kong Racing. But I don't think it's a new IP because Retro Studios doesn't really do new IPs. I mean, they do Donkey Kong, they've done Metroid in the past, and I mean, I don't know exactly if we're gonna be getting a new IP from them, but I think Donkey Kong Country 3D, whatever you want to call it, is probably the highest percentage we got here. So that's my opinion on the subject here. So I want to hear your opinions on this story down below. But this is really, really interesting. I don't know who this guy is, Nibble, but I've heard of this guy before. He does leak some stuff. He does tell us some cool stuff in the past, so it's not too crazy to believe that potentially they are working on some type of DK 3D adventure. No, come on, man. I mean, I understand why he thinks this, but Retro's been working on this game for how many years now? I mean, I guess it's possible to assume that David's working on something else not related to Retro, but I disagree. Exactly. He spent 4 years of not making Donkey Kong Country. Exactly. Could it be 2 projects? Maybe? Funky. Oh, come on, guys. I agree, man. Interesting. So, the community seems to agree with me, which I'm really happy about, that, okay, this one guy said this, but like, no offense, but like, he's been working on this shit for 4 years. There's no way he's just working on a new remix for Donkey Kong Country on Switch. I mean, there's no way that's happening. I know they announced Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for Switch. I know they did that. But still, I don't think that's what's going on here. But maybe I'm wrong. But I don't. Usually, guys, when they make ports of previous games, usually some random third-party company like who was it? Like Grezzo. I know Grezzo Games makes the 3D Zelda ports for the 3DS. You know what I'm saying? Usually, it's not the main guys working on the ports, right? I forgot, somebody made Wind Waker HD, it wasn't Nintendo. So the point is, they typically outsource those ports. It's not typically made by Nintendo. I don't think an outsourcing company would hire David Weiss. It says they're working for Nintendo, and Nintendo typically doesn't make the outsourced games. They usually make, the new games. So I don't think it's a port. I do think it could be DK 3D 64, whatever. I mean, it could be Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, it could be a new Star Fox too. I'm not going to rule that out. That would be pretty awesome. But overall, guys, let me know down below what you think about this story. I personally believe it's probably a new DK 3D game. That's my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down below. So really hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to purchase DK Tropical Freeze for Nintendo Switch, I have a pre-order down below. It's coming out relatively soon. And make sure you subscribe and like for daily news and reviews. Let me know down below what you think about this. So thank you and bye.